welcome to another weekly GameDev Log. This week I've mostly been working on fleshing out the levels and then adding some smaller tweaks. Anyway, let's jump into it. So the majority of the week I spent adding levels to the game. I managed to create levels 5 all the way up to level 10. I actually only have levels 11 and 12 to create before having a full level select screen completed. Each of these levels are fairly different in terms of the ingredients, the time for the levels, the colour change animation and the weighting of the colour match versus the score you get for chopping the ingredients. By the end of the week, I'd managed to get creating levels down to about 15 minutes, which for me is definitely low enough for me to not require spending any more time on adjusting my workflow. Other than blasting out the levels, I spent a little time adding little tweaks like changing the icon for the points in the top right. I changed it from the cooking part to one of the ingredients, as this is actually the score you get for chopping the ingredients rather than the colour match for the level. I also added a colour indicator for the score text that appears when you slice an ingredient. Now, when you slice a mold ingredient, you'll get a score shown in red to indicate that the points are being taken away. Another change that I've made has been around the total stars functionality. Previously, the total stars would not be saved across sessions, so as soon as you close the app, your total stars will be lost forever. The stars achieved for the levels is already being saved to files, but I didn't really want to have to query every level save data and add up all the stars all the time, as that would be pretty costly. Instead, I'm now storing the total stars as its own entity. That way I only have to query one file to retrieve that information. I was a bit worried about the total stars and the stars for the levels getting out of sync through either a bug or by someone trying to tamper with the save data. So now I also query all the level save files just on startup and resync those values to prevent it. I can emulate this behavior by modifying the total stars in the inspector here. Total stars, so I can set this total stars to 65, save that. Now if we play, go here, see the total stars has been reset to 18. So this prevents anyone from either tampering with the files, or if something goes wrong and these values get out of sync, like there's a crash or something, then they'll always realign. So that's it for this week. I'm getting pretty close to the MVP and also hopefully releasing the game for user testing. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel or come join me on Twitch. Bye now.